Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy and I'm back with another video. This time I'm gonna be talking about all the aura moments in Boruto, and we're going to be ranking them in order from least aura to most aura. Now, least aura, I don't mean like any like negative aura, like people taking L's. I just mean like from least auraful to most auraful, meaning that all moments on this list do have some type of aura to them, right? Now, spoilers for this video, what you're gonna notice is that it's mainly just a Boruto and a Jura, like both of them are just dominating this list, and to be honest, there's no real other way that I can put it. And it doesn't mean that they're the only two characters in the manga so far with aura, but so far the both of them are they're just completely dominating everyone else when it comes to aura. But let's just not waste any more time, let's just get straight into this video. I'm gonna start off with honorable mentions, right? And so the first honorable mention we have is gonna be the Mitsuki fight. Now, that fight was just cold, right? That fight was just cold. Mitsuki did have aura in that fight, but honestly, it's mainly Boruto. The way he was just dominating Mitsuki, literally everything, right from how it started, right? When he teleports to his sword to get out of the snakes, when he floats in the sky, like bro, when he's like dodging Mitsuki snakes, talking to him while fighting, and as soon as he gets serious, he just proceeds to two-shot the man, just a fucking Mortal Kombat like combo, just GG's, like just destroying all the clones. And yeah, it's like it's some next level shit. Like I can't really try to overstate how cold Boruto was in this fight. Mitsuki did have a little bit of aura as well, especially at the start, but you know, when you got stunned by Boruto like that, yeah. But I mean, yeah, he still does have aura, but this moment will only make it into the honorable mentions list. Now for our second honorable mentions, right, we have Juro versus Kawaki at the start of the Shinju invasion arc, or whatever you want to call it. Right now, you can be like, oh, how is this an aura moment, right? That fight was just, well, I'll tell you how it's an aura moment, right? It's Jura, right? Now Jura, he pulls out, right? He sees Kawaki squabbling with Hidari. He doesn't even try to know what's up or anything. He's just like, no way y'all are fighting in front of the bookstore, right? And he's just immediately just gets to work on Kawaki, puts him in a tree, just literally pulls up in front of him and literally blasts the shit. Like, look at this, bro. He literally kicks the tree in. He's like, if Kawaki didn't disappear, he would have like blowing his head off or some shit with this kick. And that is just aura, you know, that's just aura. Like villains like that just like, oh, just fight first, ask questions later. That is just a different level of just like demon, right? Like a different level of just demonic activity. And the fact that Juro was acting like this in like the first few pretty much hours after he was born just lets you know the type of timing that is on. And that is definitely has to count for aura. It's a bit of a sleeper because you barely hear anyone talk about it, but it definitely has to count for something, and that's why I'm putting it as an honorable mention. Alright, now so moving on to the actual list, right? By the way, this video isn't scripted. I just have the moment here and ranked them, and now I'm just gonna talk about them. But moving on to the actual list, in 8th place we have Himawari and her new transformation against Juro. Now this whole thing was just aura, right? I feel like I've used that word a lot already, but it's literally a ranking aura moments video, so obviously I'm gonna use the word a lot. But this whole fight was just aura, right? Like she transforms pretty much out of nowhere. I know it's not out of nowhere completely, but like it pretty much is out of nowhere, right? And she's already on timing, bro. She's telling Inoshikacho to get out, telling Juro to shut up, like bro, busting out of wood, like bro, she's just going crazy. Like she walks up to this man, just punches him straight in the chest, bro. Sends him flying, like literally like on some Dragon Ball shit. Sends him flying, cratering through the ground. And it just doesn't stop there. Like Juro pops out of the ground, comes like diving back towards her again, and she's already forming a Biju Bomb. How does she know how to do a Biju Bomb? I don't know. Naruto took how many years to learn that shit, and she's already doing it like instantly. I don't know, but that is aura. That's what I'm saying. It's like this is like she's already a professional, bro. Like even is already getting close to those levels of aura, and this is literally her first interaction, right? And if you told anyone else in part 1 of Boruto that Himawari would be on this level, we probably wouldn't have believed you. But yeah, that's just sort of the two blue vortex effect. And yeah. Alright, now so moving on to number 7 on the list, we have Juro, and just everything that has to do with his interaction with Code in the Ten Tails dimension. Specifically, I'm talking about when he blows Code's hand off. Right now, this whole moment here as well is definitely on the list, and it's on the list just because of the sheer amount of disrespect. Just the sheer amount of disrespect that Juro is just handing out to this man Code. I mean, Code is already getting disrespected as is, but the fact that this man Jura is only by like a couple hours old and just handing this level of disrespect to him is just crazy, right? Not only does he show up, he shows up, shoots this man's hand off, and just watches him cry in pain and does nothing. And on top of that, he's like, oh yeah, here's a new assignment for you. Go catch Boruto and go catch Kashin Koji. Now, this is also low-key disrespectful as well, because Jura probably knows that Code can't actually beat Boruto. So it's like sending him on a pointless mission, which is just, again, plus 10 disrespect points, which automatically just converts into plus 10 aura points, right? And even then, even after Code leaves, he still disrespects him again by saying, oh yeah, Ryu, you can kill him next time he shows up. It's just like, bro, this man looks at you as nothing. Like, he looks at you as less than nothing, bro. And that type of disrespect just automatically just translates into aura points. And this isn't even going to be the last time. It's not even going to be close to the last time this man Jura is on the list. So let's just move on to the next point. Alright guys, I don't know if you guys can actually hear like a noise in the background, but that's just because there's a storm going on outside. But in 5th place, right, in 5th coldest moment in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex so far, we have the Rasengan Uzuhiko. Now just not only is this moment hard, but just everything leading up to this moment is just so tough, right? Boruto shows up, right, he's stunning on Code, he's slicing up the claw grimes. He then proceeds to tell Code, yeah, it's easy to kill you, bro, which is just so disrespectful. But then he activates the ability, and the ability is literally aura itself, right? It's literally his cloak is flailing in the wind, right? He just looks so tough. And then yeah, Code tries to squabble, but it just doesn't work. He's like, yeah, bro, I told you it's easy to kill you. Like, I'm already halfway done. Like, and it's like, bro, he hasn't even done anything yet. The aura is literally going to kill you, right? If you even like touch him. And yeah, this man Code finds out the hard way. He charges that shit up, hits him, and it's just like, bro, he's just cooked permanently. And all he had to do was just like touch him even once. So it's just, this moment is definitely up there. I don't think a lot of people are really going to be in contention about that. I think everyone was sort of waiting, because we all knew this moment was going to be on here, and it definitely deserves this place at number 5, because it was, it was the start. It was one of the start of just Boruto just going on this crazy just aura farming run that puts some of the greatest anime characters that aura farm to shame, right? This is, I'd say, Boruto's run in chapter 1 of TBV to like chapter 5. It just like, it's just up there, that shit would give like Piccolo a run for his money. And that nigga also aura farms like crazy, right? But let's just move on to the next point. Alright, so the 4th moment on this list we have is going to be Jura sniping Boruto from wherever the fuck he is, right? He's definitely like not even close to Konoha. We can't even see Konoha in the horizon, and this man is just standing there like a menace, just sniping people out of the sky, bro. It's just crazy. Like, he hits Boruto out of nowhere. Sarada tries to go in, boom, she gets hit as well. It's like, it kind of reminds me, if any of you play Overwatch, like if you have like a Widowmaker on the other team, and she's just able to put so much pressure on you guys, and she doesn't even have to be remotely close to do it. And it's just aura, bro. Like, the fact that he just does this, and he's like, oh, I missed your vitals, Boruto. Let me just finish you off real quick. It was, you were interesting, but I had to do what I had to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get you up out of here. And it's just like, bro, the fact that he's doing this so nonchalantly, and it's just about to end the whole series prematurely from like fucking another country away, like, that is just some of the most insane shit I've ever seen. And yeah, this is definitely why he's getting put on here. Jura does have one more moment that I'm going to put on this list, but yeah, this is definitely his second most auraful moment, if you want to call it that, in the series so far. Alright, so now we're in the top 3, and our 3rd moment in my ratings is going to have to be the short Boruto versus Kawaki fight that we had in, I honestly can't remember what chapter it was, but everyone knows the fight I'm talking about. And honestly, it's hard to even call that a fight, because Boruto literally just one-shot the man Kawaki, and it was just bad. I mean, it definitely gave Boruto the aura points that he needed to make it this high on the list. But yeah, I mean, just showing up, just dodging all of his attacks casually with literally zero effort, and then proceeding to one-shot the man with a punch. He doesn't even bother using a Sengan, doesn't even bother using any type of jutsu. He's just like, alright bro, casual punch. On Kawaki, he's just on the floor, just literally, I think he's coughing up blood or something. It might be coughing up blood, I don't actually remember. But it's just, yeah, that was just very bad for Kawaki, and it just gave Boruto all the points that he needed to be this high on the list. It tells bro he didn't train at all as well. It's just like, come on bro, how do you even recover from that? Kawaki, I will say he's recovering from it. He's still in the process of paying back that debt that he got from that encounter right there, and I think that, yeah, it just adds more to why Boruto is this high on the list. Telling bro he didn't train, telling bro this, telling him that. It's just, yeah, I don't think this needs further explanation as to why it's this high on the list. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the other one. Now in number 2, right, the big 2. This might be a bit controversial, but I'm going to have the Shinju, specifically Jura, and their pull-up game in chapter 4. Now, this one is just legendary. If you know anything about this channel, this is literally the moment that made me start uploading Boruto content to this channel. You can go check my first short, and it was literally because of this moment that I had to start making videos. Now, everything about this was just hard. So Boruto pulls up to the 10 tails dimension, right? Code is fucked up. They're looking at the 10 tails and boom, disappears. These 4 guys just show up one by one, and Jura in specific, right? He's just like, Boruto and Hidari is squabbling on the ground, they're talking about, oh, what's this, and Jura's just, this man is just in the sky with his back turned, and he's finishing their sentences. I just don't know how much colder you can get from the only other way that Jura could have been more colder in this moment is maybe if he landed on Boruto's face or some shit, which, spoiler for number 1, right? But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out right now. But yeah, this moment is just it has to be top 2. Literally the reason why I started uploading Boruto content on this channel. I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that again, but I hope so. This man Jura has just had moment after moment after moment. He's literally just going band for band with Boruto when it just comes to aura moments, and I just hope it doesn't stop. I just hope it doesn't stop. But that is number 2, certified for sure in my books. If you think that it's supposed to be something else, I honestly believe you're wrong. That moment is just definitely top tier, and there's only one moment in all of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex so far that I would put above this moment when it comes to aura, and we're just gonna get into that now. Alright, so in number 1, right, I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably saw this coming already, but in number 1 we have Boruto and his first appearance in 2 Blue Vortex, the whole manga, when he steps on Code's face. Now there's really nothing else I can say about that. That description alone should already tell you why it's number 1. For this man to have been disappeared for how many years, and then he shows back up, right, against his biggest enemy so far, right, shows back up, steps on his face, then tells him that he gets no girls. I just don't understand how you really recover from this. I mean, we know Code really hasn't recovered, but just doing this, if you have this done to you, this is just where you just wrap it up, and you just sort of just never show your face there ever again. Obviously Code didn't learn that lesson, but for Boruto, that is literally just that's definitely, look, I wouldn't even say this is just the coldest moment in TBV. This might be one of the coldest moments in the entire Naruto franchise. I think, it's up there with Madara and him, pretty much everything he did in the Gokage fight. I'd say it's up there with even Pain as well. This honestly just beats all of that in my opinion. And there's really any moments, not even just in Boruto, but in Naruto in general, that match this and come close to this. So I would say that this is definitely number 1. But that is the whole video. I got more Boruto videos coming out, so if y'all like that, then just like it and subscribe it. I'm trying to actually do something with this channel, and I can talk about whatever y'all want me to talk about. So just let me know in the comments, and we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, that's it.